So it looks like you're here for a little bit of a fortune-telling reading. Yeah, I got my BS in BS at the Juilliard School of BS in psychic reading. I am like a scientist. I am the professionals that people refer to when they say, what do the experts say? Hi, my name is Experts. So, what have you brought for me today, for me to read your fortune for today? Okay, and do you think that cash is something that is of value to me? Because it is. So, how much money do you have currently in your pocket? A couple of quarters? Do you think this is like 1955? A couple of quarters? That's like 4 pennies in 1990s money. Like, I'm gonna need a little something more substantial than that. Just sell yourself into slavery for me. Become my slave. Yes, become my slave, and then at some point in time, you will pay off the debt that you owe to me, and then I will free you. How does that sound? For the wisdom and the perception that I have to offer for you, you don't think that that's worth your autonomy and agency? Okay, perfect. I thought so. So, now that you have sold yourself into slavery for this fortune-telling reading, excuse me, Brock, I'm over here trying to work my magic, and you're over there riding in your frickin' loud-ass boat? Brock is going to be cursed forever. I have placed a curse on Brock for interrupting my magic. So, for you, I'm going to do 2 different spreads. Maybe more, maybe less, since you are my slave. So I am endeared to you. I find you endearing. So, in this spread, I'm going to do a 1-card spread and a 3-card spread. The 1-card spread is food for thought for the day. So I want you to just go about your day, willy-nilly, nice and laughing, gassy and gay, and gay as in like the 1920s term, not the pro-marketing term. And I want you to just keep in mind the card that I'm about to show you, okay? I want you to just really keep it in the center of your mind as you process the day and see how many times that the card seems to manifest itself throughout your day-to-day activity. And I will do a 3-card spread. The 3-card spread is your reflective of your past, your present, and your future. Your past being things that you haven't quite moved on from. Your present being what it is that your current day-to-day thing offers you right now. Super valuable to know. And your future, meaning what it is that you can now incorporate to heal your past and bring forth your future. So, if you're ready, I am going to begin. Okay, perfect. Well, I want you to just... I am just making sure that the cards have the healing magical properties that I need to inject into every single little card, every single little stack here, every single little moment. So I'm going to need you to just pick a card, any card from the stack. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to put this card right here. I'm going to set the rest of the cards that are unchosen, not picked, to the side. There we go. Beautiful. Perfect. So now that you have made this very confident, right? Confident decision to choose the card that you have chosen, this card is going to be a reflective card for the rest of your day. So I'm just going to pull this card. Absorb its energy before I show it to you. I want you to only know and know exactly what is going on within it before you do. I want to really just feel like your brain is like Play-Doh to me, like plasticine or clay. Beautiful. Okay. The card you've chosen is called Jamaica Kincaid. It is reflective of history. Now, if we were to go into the guidebook to guide us more specifically, I'm going to then turn into the J section. Jamaica, Kincaid. Where's oh, it's it's alphabetically by last name or first name? Last name. Kincaid, so K. Kincaid. There we go. Jamaica, Kincaid. Now, Jamaican Kincaid is reflective of history. So I want you to keep this in mind at the center of your eye right there for the rest of your day. That this is reflective of how your day is about to go, what processes you might encounter. Jamaica Kincaid is all about lineage, the past, and deep time. She was born on Antigua, a former slave-owning British colony in the West Indies. Eager to get away, she moved to the United States at 18 to work as an au pair. Soon after, she began writing New Yorker articles and intense, biting fiction and nonfiction, which speaks with tremendous authority and clarity, and often repeats images and phrases in an insistent invective and against the failures of mothers, fathers, siblings, and colonialism. So, now that you have this idea of colonialism and family and siblings in your mind, I really want you to look around at all the things that surround you and recognize, damn, everything works quite well. Maybe colonialism is nice. Or recognize family. What does that mean? When have I seen that before? Siblings. Could I have been you, or could you have been me? Had we been born with slightly even different DNA, shared each other's exact existence? All these questions and more are super valid. Brock, I swear I will drown you in your boat. The mark of death. The mark of death will plague Brock. It will plague him. So, anyways, I'm gonna need you to ask these questions for yourself as I try and cast a hole into the boat of Brock. Now, I'm going to take out another spread. I'm going to slip this card back into the deck. There we go. And I'm going to shuffle up the cards yet again. Yet again. I am not a shuffler. I am a reader. That was my professional expertise at the Juilliard School of BS for Psychic Professionals. So, I need you to just pick 3 cards. 3 cards from the deck now. 3 cards, okay? I'm going to sort them from left to right, and then from left to right, I will read your past, present, and future. Are you ready? Ooh. Choose 3 cards. Okay. 1. Perfect. Choose another one. This one? Okay. 2. Perfect. 1 more. 1 more. And 3. Beautiful. Perfect. I'm finding myself so tired because of Brock. He has really wasted a lot of my more magical energies. So, in your past, I see Virginia Woolf, who is reflective of vision. It looks like in your past he possessed a lot of vision. So, I'm going to go into the guidebook, and I'm going to go to Wolf. Vision. So, in your past, I could see you developing a vision, perhaps for your future, or perhaps imagining something that did not come to fruition. Innovation. Such a creative person you are, and your limitations. Perhaps you've fallen or you've come across some walls that now are beating you back in your present, keeping you from accessing your future. So, Virginia Woolf was like a writer. So, with that in mind, I want you to keep in mind, what limitations do you have in your current life? Do you feel like your excellent literature is now going to be accessed by the lower class as it was with Virginia Woolf's literature, and that makes you deeply, deeply depressed as it made Virginia Woolf, and it almost leads you to drown yourself, please don't. There is a body of water. But this is regarding your past, not your present. Does that somehow, though, pour into your present? Let us see. Here we have Leslie Marmone Asilko. Community. That is your present. Perhaps finding community, your people, your tribe, your group, will then heal that past for you. It'll broaden your limitations, whatever that may be. Nowadays, closed-mindedness really is very closed-minded because it's only a narrow idea of what is closed-minded. And open-mindedness is very closed-minded because there's only one way of being open-minded. But perhaps being open-minded would be just to transcend your original defaults or settings and finding new territory to explore. New to you as an individual, but not necessarily new to society. Fascinating. Leslie Marmone Silko, taking care of each other, safety nets, and exile. Is your present filled with exile and safety nets? Do you find safety nets in exile? Perhaps that is the case. Your limitations will be solved by exiling yourself, and then you will find the safety nets, the community that you so deeply need. Very fascinating. How will that play into your future is now the question. The creature's paw. It reminds me of that one Monkeys episode, The Monkey's Paw. So, the creature's paw. It will play excellently into your future. Oh, you have a really great reading. I love having such a happy slave. So, in this creature's paw, we have aspects of the other, friendship and forgiveness. Because you've opened your mind up, you have now broken the limitations through exiling yourself and finding friendship and new bonds. You now have developed friendship and the capacity to forgive wrongdoings. This is truly a wonderful reading. Very optimistic and positive. Now, the subject of your payment is in question. I will offer you no more readings because we have a lifetime of readings to do with each other, slave. There we go. So, the subject of your payment now has arisen yet again. All I ask is that you worship me. Call me beautiful at all times, intelligent, wonderful, spectacular, otherworldly, unique, daring, transgressive, and I will be so content. Now, accompany me on my yacht and tell me how beautiful I look and how I should be a mermaid swimming and breathing in the water so that way I can cry